Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode on fWhip's Patreon server. This is episode 3, and today we are going to be working on our shop. And this shop, I haven't even shown you guys yet because it was non-existent last time. In fact, the idea came about while I was building the cave from last episode, because someone said that they wanted me to build them something, and then someone else said that. So I made Trikzon Landscaping Co. And this is location 1, because I plan on having like the headquarters be in my own town at some point, but haven't gotten there yet. But if we go in here, the prices are over here, and the steps to ordering are over here, and as you can see, there's no orders in the chest right now, but we do actually have one order, and that is from Nameless, and this is like my transaction history. I plan on making this an office eventually, and we could maybe have signs on the walls that say all the locations so people could check them out if they want to see some proof of my building. But yeah, a lot of things have happened in between episodes. Because this is Sunday, and the last episode was recorded Sunday, so it's been a whole week. But one thing is that we have a donkey now, and this is actually our second donkey. Because sad story is that I lost the lead for my other donkey, so I put him in there while I was getting another one, and hey, and as I did that, he walked up here, and I'm guessing he suffocated because he stepped on the flower pot. So when I came back with the lead, all the stuff that was in his pouch was on the ground. But now it's all here. We have a shulker box, which we got from Pac-Man, who I need to work on his mountain a bit, because that looks cool, and he wants it to be textured. But we do have one customer currently, and it's for 24 diamonds, so it's a medium project, as you can see, and we'll show you the plans now. So this is the location of the custom terrain, and it is right above the village, which I can't remember what it's called. One second, let me get the name really quick. It is Frostwatch Port, and this whole place is a shopping district, and it was created by Pixel because there were a bunch of small little chest shops and stuff in Spawn that needed a place to go. So she made this, and people have been claiming shops just like I did, and I built that one over there. It needs a little bit of work, maybe some texturing in the roof, but back there is also claimed by me, and when she originally made this place, I asked for a little spot to be able to show off my terrain. So she gave me that hill back there, and I've claimed that out with torches, and that's what we're going to be working on today. But first, I'd like to show you this. So this is going to be our project, and we're probably going to work on this a bit next episode. But basically what he wants me to do is he wants me to clear all this terrain right here. So this up here and all this down to this level right here. And then he wants me to do custom terrain for it. I might end up charging him a little bit more than 24 diamonds because I didn't realize till now just how big of a project this is. So maybe like I'll ask him for 16 more diamonds when we get to that stage, but for right now it's fine. And there's Pixel herself. But what we are going to show you now is actually the flower cave that we built yesterday, or last episode. So we are now back at La Cueva de Flores. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but anyway, we're back here, and you guys saw this. And what we're going to do is we're going to ride through here. And I made sure it's horse safe, so as you can see, we're just fine. But then this area right here is new. Now, I don't know why this stuff is still here, because this was, I think, Illith Dragmeyer's, but it was so long ago that I don't remember who. But basically, someone paid me 3 diamonds to make this, and this is their chest. I think it's Illith Dragmeyer. Could be wrong. But anyway, so I quickly made this over here, and then we made this cave. And it goes around like this, has some support beams since it's a longer one. Oh. The water turned to ice. That's interesting. Huh. And it's just a lot of foliage, and it goes through here, and then it comes back out over here. So that's sort of like the extension of La Cueva de Flores, but yeah, I like it. And now we are going to head back, and we are actually going to get working on our shop display. So before we do this, we are going to check out this build, because this is intriguing to me. He has... Get off, donkey. He has a bunch of signs here for fWhip because he's currently streaming, but house empty basement is where you want to be. So it seems like this is a big community area. I don't really know. Whoa. Alright, there's a huge ship. Okay. I don't know how to get to the basement. Is this the basement? Yes, it is. So there's a pretty large chicken farm here. There's a bunch of storage. Is this all? Oh, no, it's not available. There's an enchantment, nether portal. This is pretty cool. Is this a mine? I'm guessing it's a mine. Yeah, seems like it. But this is pretty cool. It's like a little community area. Not sure if it's meant for community or not, but that's sort of what it says on the signs. Cook chicken farm, help yourself, donation welcome. Yeah, so it's for everyone pretty much. There's also a cow farm over here. That's pretty cool. And another chicken farm, sugarcane farm. Wow, I didn't even know that this existed. And I think it's by the MD Reaper. So that's very cool. Now, we were going to start working on the terrain over there, but I think that instead we are going to first clear out the area here as part of the order. But we are going to do this in a kind of cool way, because fWhip allowed me to get a spectator account on here, as I have a second account, and he it's in eternal spectator mode, and Dracoon also has it. He has he has a YouTube channel himself. So you guys should go and check it out. I'm pretty sure it's Dracoon. I don't think it's spelled any different. I'll probably put it in the description. But you should go and check that out. He also shouted me out. But he also has a spectator account, and we are going to use spectator account for the first time today, and we are going to be clearing off this entire thing. So I didn't end up finishing clearing that out. In fact, you can barely even tell that we did anything from over here, but pretty much half of it is done. Also, Nameless helped us out a bit, as he saw that I was working on it. But what we are going to be doing now, and for the rest of this episode, is working on behind our store. So, Trikzon Landscaping Co. right here. And what I wanted was a place that I could show people that wanted to buy it what they would be buying. So over here, we are going to have a little cave that leads. So I don't really know how it's going to go. Maybe something. Oh, bit of lag. Maybe something that goes up here. And obviously it'll be bigger than this. Like wider. But maybe something just like that. And then it pops up here. Then we have another cave that goes and follows this natural arc. Over here, I think that we are actually going to close this off, and we're obviously going to make this look more natural than what I'm doing right here. And then also another thing is that I only claimed the area where the torches are, so inside this area, but I might go a little bit outside of it just because no one else has used any of this area since like a week ago, or less than a week ago, I guess, when I claimed it. We're also going to chop down this tree and the other tree on this plot. It looks like someone else was... Ah, huh. Someone else was already in here, which is interesting. I don't know how tall this is, so it may have been a mistake to not staircase. I don't think it's that tall of one. But this is pretty much what we're going to be doing, and I'll get back when we have cleared out some area. So I just cleared out this space right here, and I'm currently replacing a lot of the dirt with stone. And luckily we don't have to use cobblestone anymore because we actually have a silk touch pickaxe. But I'm just going through, and we are going to deal with the surface later, so that doesn't really matter right now. No matter how much stone we place that is exposed, it'll just be covered up. But I think this is coming along pretty well. We'll get the shape dealt with more when we get slabs and stairs in. But what we plan to do... Oh, I missed this tree. Or did I? Maybe just that... Nope, the guy did. There we go. And what we are going to do is probably have sort of... I think I'm going to actually raise a lot of the land, and the maximum that it will go to is probably going to be this level right here. And then what we can do over here is we can actually have sort of like a cliff. Not a very steep cliff, only like 3 blocks down, but a sort of terrain thing with stone. And then what I'd like to do, I'm not sure if we're going to get to it this episode, but I would like to add in a bunch of custom trees, specifically pine trees, and it's the same type of trees that I'd like to get over at Nameless's location. Of course, if he wants something different, then I'll ask him before doing it, because it's his order. But that's sort of what I have in my mind right now. That looks good. We should also probably clear out a lot of this podzol and then use it. And it's a good thing I have a silk touch pickaxe, so we could do that. Also, one thing I noticed is that there is a path that someone built leading this way, as if they planned on it. So we might actually incorporate that. But I'm not sure what we're going to do about this. We could either fill it over and make it flat, or we could... I'm not sure. I think we might just make this a pretty steep cliff right here. And then we could also make a sort of stone... Oops. We can make a sort of stone wall that goes across here, maybe connects to the back of my building. And also we could maybe have one over there, but the cliff might be good enough for that. I'm not sure yet. Just ideas. We'll get there eventually. Now I think that this is a good template for what we are going to do. Obviously it's going to need a lot of texturing work, especially down in the caves. But real quick, since I think that's the general shape that I want for the caves, so the terrain up here shouldn't be changed much. We are going to quickly figure out what level we want stuff. So I can't really recall anymore what level I said was going to be the minimum. So we are just going to make it be right here. So we're just going to cover that chest, I guess, that is full of our stone resources. We have double chests worth, just, I think around that hill right there, there's a bunch of chests. And that's what we collected while mining out Nameless's build. So we have tons of materials there. Never going to have to smelt, oops. Never gonna have to smelt cobblestone ever again, thanks to that. But we are just going to bring this across, sort of. I don't really want to do that. Something like that, maybe. This is definitely gonna have to be covered, so let's just do the minimum. And then we can make it look good. One thing is that I don't have that much grass, so we're just gonna have to use dirt and let it just grow over. So just the minimum at first. Here we go. Let's not do that. So let's see. Right now this looks very much hand placed. Let's do something like that and that. It's always tricky on corners because you don't want them to look too systematic, like that right there. And I guess that, I think that should be good enough since no one's really going to be down there. So let's see, what I want is for players to either explore down here, and the plan is that we are going to have a bridge that is about here, maybe? And then we can have a a stream that goes under the bridge and goes into a hole that, like, you're not really meant to go into. And then, what players could also do, instead of going that way, they could go this way. And then I want them to be able to go this way, and then they'll go up here. So we can do something like this. Possibly. I think that's good. And since this is going to be the level that we want to be like the main level, we could do something like that. We could do this. That looks good. And then we could go just like this. Now, one thing that I'm starting to fear is how long the episode has been, because we've done quite a bit, but at the same time I feel like we haven't done anything. So that might be a bit of a problem. Okay. So I think that is going to be the area that we're going to have. So we have a little bit of area to step up from. We could work on a path. So that all looks good. And let's see. The next thing... I think we're just going to leave that because I did not like that sticking out. We could do something where like all of this is stone, so we could actually build that like into the terrain sort of. But what we are going to do now is figure out places that we think trees should go. So if we want to incorporate this path, it probably isn't a good idea to make it go down that way. So we are going to have it go sort of around here, down to here, and then it can just go over here. So that's going to be the path. And with that, we could have a tree here, a tree here, 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 over here, here, and there. No, that's too close to the edge. Here, here, down there, and then we should also have some that go around here. Okay, that all looks good. And what I want to do is, so this is going to be another cliff. So we're going to have something that goes sort of over, sort of like that, I think. I think that'll look good, and then we could have stairs and slabs. Bridge is going to go over here. I think we might have to finish this build either off camera or in the next episode. I'm not sure which. But let's get a few more things done before we end off. Now, I think that the first thing that we should get working on are the sides. So I built this up right here, and this is just over here. So we're going to texture this a bit with some walls, or actually I don't have any walls. I should make some. But we have some walls, some slabs, some andesite, but we don't have very much andesite. So I want to be careful when I use that. And we have a bunch of stuff like that. So we have some cobblestone that we can use. Let's put some over there. I'm not too sure about this. I think we do want some walls, so let's grab some more cobblestone. Right here, and let's craft some real quick. That may have been a few too many, but that's fine. I don't want that. Maybe something along the lines of this, and then we could also change this out for something just like that. That looks good, and I think that'll do it, but we should probably have this, and also I need to be very wary about how many blocks I mine here with my shovel, because it's about to break. Let's actually stop using it for now, because it is not looking very good. So our fist is about all we're going to have for the rest of this episode, because I don't really feel like going back and repairing it right now. Let's get that there, and I think that'll do it. I think that's good. Let's also get this torch out of the way. And then we can come over here, and we can go ahead and texture this up a bit. So something like this, maybe. And also over here, we could put something just like this, and there we go. I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but there's not really much you can do. I guess I could explain, oh, I am mining these two stones. Then I place a wall, then an andesite. But that just seems repetitive, but maybe that's what I should be doing. I don't really know. Let's place that there. We're running out of andesite really fast. We could use some diorite, and in his texture pack, it looks pretty good. Like, I don't mind using that, honestly. There we go. And I think we used it a little bit in the flower cave. Also, my voice is starting to die. I don't know if that transfers well with the mic, but I have to keep clearing it every once in a while. Let's place that there. And that looks good. And then we can go up here and place a stair. And let's place a wall up there, along with, let's get our last piece of andesite there. And some stone. And some more stone there. No, let's get a slab. There we go. And then over here, we can place some cobble. And then let's get a stair and a slab. More like that. Now, I quickly did repair my diamond shovel with 2 diamonds and a bit of XP. But what we are going to do now is actually another time lapse, and this one is going to be of me texturing the ground here because I feel like it would be kind of more and more repetitive if I just kept cutting in like I am right now. So instead we're gonna have a time lapse somewhere over here. I'm gonna have my camera account looking over this, and we're gonna get a path going through here and around there just like we planned. And I'm also gonna get some pods on places, place some stone buttons places, maybe some wood buttons, some like spruce ones, to be like twigs or something. And then I think that's going to be it for the episode. The custom trees I will do in between episodes. I might texture the caves, but the thing is with the caves is that I would like to get a bridge running through here, so I might just do all the caves over it in between camera. So like off camera, I mean. And I think that is about it. I really like those textures. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Anyway, this is going to be about it. We'll cut back when this is all done. I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. This is actually the third time recording this ending because the first one I forgot to record sound, second one lagged like crazy, so hopefully this one won't. But let's show this off before my computer decides to lag again. So we go this way. I'm thinking of putting a door here. Tell me what you think about that. Maybe one with like 2 spruce doors and then spruce trapdoors to make it look like a 3 tall door. And then I'm going to terraform this cave over here between episodes, along with this cave. And also I'm going to add trees in between episodes. And to do that, I'm going to be using fWhip's tree tutorial because he has some really cool looking spruce trees. I might add those around the world, but I'm not that good with trees. But if I can master what he has done, then this place will look awesome. But this is what we have right here. I wanted to get all the ground in because once we add the trees in, my plan is for it to sort of feel closed in around here. So it would make it difficult to actually change the ground when it's covered in trees. So that's why we did it today. We built some rocks. We built a little cliff here, a basic one, not really that big. What is over here? That was not me. Let's fill that in. I don't like that. Okay, that should be good. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next episode.